Hey guys, and welcome to Fishing Michigan. I'm your host, Noah Lubin. Today we got a lure review for you guys today. It's of the Stanford Cedar Lures Patriot Shad. But before we get into that, let's hear a little bit of background on Stanford Cedar Lures. Stanford Cedar Lures is a United States lure company based out of Georgia. They handcraft all their lures out of cedar wood, as to plastic or balsa. Cedar wood is a great lure base to be making out of it. It has its own advantages over balsa and plastic. It's a lot more durable than the two. And they hand paint all their lures, hand design and test all these baits out, so you know you're getting a good quality lure when you pick out a Stanford. So with that, guys, let's get right into the lure review. This is the Stanford Cedar Lures Patriot Shad. It's Stanford's square bill option in their line of lures. It dives from 3 to 5 feet and comes in a variety of colors. This is the mustard and root beer color. It comes in a lot more. Noah Lindhouse was in Buster Bream, and it's approximately 2.5 inches. Now that we got some general information out, let's hear my initial opinion and thoughts of this bait right out of the box. A thing I noticed right away is this paint job. It's just flawless and has that nice gloss coat on it that reflects light very well, and I think it's going to do great underwater when it's reflecting that light. Another thing I noticed is this three-dimensional eye. A lot of lure companies, when they're hand carving these lures, make a concave eye. They carve it right into the wood. And I'm not saying that's bad, but I prefer a three-dimensional eye, because if you look at it from the front, these eyes right here stick out, and a bass will be able to see that underwater, and that looks more realistic. Another thing I noticed is this bill. It's a different plastic than normal square bills. It's like a checkered plastic, if I had to describe it. I did a little bit of research and found out that it's a much more durable plastic. And on the water, this has already been fished for a whole day, caught some bass on it, and deflected it off timber, and there's just no damage to this crank. So just thought I'd add that. Another thing is these hooks. They are sharp right out of the package. Stanford Cedar Lures does not put cheap hooks on this. Some companies, you buy the crank, get it out, and you're like, man, these hooks are cheaply made, they're not good, and you gotta change them out, and that costs money. Well, when and I was fully comfortable when I pulled this bait out of the package to be throwing it right out. That's another advantage of Stanford Cedar Lures. Now I'm gonna tell you a few things I noticed on the water. This has a great wobble motion and just perfect rocking look underwater, just flawless. It really gets those fish going with the vibrations it sends out, just perfect. So you can see this bait underwater here. Let me roll you guys a clip of some underwater footage. Let's roll that now. Alright guys, now that you've seen that underwater footage and you can see how this bait wobbles, another great thing is its deflection property. This thing deflects just perfectly. But what I mean by that is when I'm dragging it over timber trying to make some added noise and it's banging off timber, this thing does not get hung up. I didn't get hung up once. We were hitting dock posts with it a few times. It's durable. We were rolling it. Look at this. I'll show you it close up. Just no damage on the paint job or crank or bill, for that matter. No damage whatsoever. It just looks just like it came out of the package again. That's another great thing I like about it. The durability and how great it is at rolling over cover like that. Now I'm going to show you a few results, a couple clips of some results that we pulled out on this crankbait right here. Let's roll those now. seen some results of this bait and you know it catches fish. Another few things I've noticed is it doesn't have a rattle, which a lot of people like the rattle, but nothing, see? Actually, I honestly think the hooks rattle enough with it. And a lot of people think the rattle matters, but I don't, because when that thing's knocking off cover, making that dinging noise, and when its hooks are clanging that bait, the fish just hear that. That and the vibration of the wobble, they can always hear that. So even without the rattle, it is just perfect. So now that you guys have seen all that, could you guys please go check out StanfordCedarLures.com. I'll leave a link in the description below. And if you want to see the full version of our trip the other day, go ahead and check that out on our channel. I don't know when it's exactly going to be up, but I know it's going to be in the next few days. So thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe, like, and rate this video. See ya.